Hey guys, how's it going? Mike Martins here. Just a discussion on the housing bubble here in Vancouver. I'm following it pretty close here. I really like. It's just amazing the amount of just adults in their 20s, 30s, and 40s like freaking out they can never own a house. The Canadian dream is dead. Like, home ownership's not gonna happen. And in all fairness, they're right. It's not gonna happen. And now, the press is calling out they're being racist, blaming it on Chinese. It's on the. You could type it out on Google. They're calling it. They're pulling the race card. The Chinese are pulling the race card, saying it's racist, and it's not Chinese. I mean, if you gotta call a spade, you gotta call a spade a spade. So the problem is they're not even Canadian citizens. A lot of them are buying like apartments. The towers that went in downtown. There's like 3 towers, and 80% was sold over speakerphone with people talking and telling them, okay, they'll buy 4 units, 3 units, 2 units. What more do you want? Like, the city's converting over to Chinese. Like, there's a lot of signs up in Chinese and there's no English, right? So that's what's happening, and people don't want to accept that as it's happening. I don't know why people can't accept what is happening and just acknowledging it, so they could ask the right questions, so we could find the right answers instead of ignoring everything, right? And the problem is, I think the government of Canada needs to be more transparent with with the numbers and stuff, because it's very important that he's transparent. Second, I think that they're putting pressure. Media outlets, the people in Vancouver are putting pressure, because I have a lot of friends my age in their 30s want to lay roots. They can't. A lot of them are thinking of moving south to the U.S. South. And I thought about it too with I'm thinking of going to the Azores or South Portugal, because I'm a Portuguese citizen. And Portugal's doing very, very well right now. And you can look it up. They're doing really well right now economically. Yeah. So, but I want to put this out there, because I had 3 couples here in this complex that I live in here around me. See here? They went out to see houses last week. 3 couples. One's a French couple from Paris. Another one is a Moroccan couple. And then another one is a Canadian couple. So all 3 of them went out to look at houses. And all 3 of them got outbid. They all laid an offer. And they all got outbid from 2 to 3, 400,000 per home. And like, one of them was 180, and then the other one was like 397 outbid. And that's not even in Vancouver. That's out of town. That's like 40. They're looking 40, 50 minutes out of town, and they're getting outbid there too. I really want to put this out there, because they gotta stop. Like, they gotta call a spade, because the people that are buying the homes, they're not even Chinese Canadians. They're not. I'm Portuguese Canadian, right? My wife is Filipina Canadian, right? My wife even speaks Chinese perfectly. She lived in China for 7 years. But it's not even Canadians that are buying the homes. That's the problem. If they put some sort of regulation and stipulations like they did in Australia, go on Google, look this up. They're taking away people's homes left and right in Australia. You're not there 9 months of the year? Out. The government takes your house back and gives it back to the people. And that's what's happening in Australia. Would there be a housing crash in Vancouver? I'm thinking no, because when the housing prices, no, there can't be, because there's always going to be a lineup of people. When people here lose their jobs and can't afford to pay their mortgages, there's a lineup of people overseas ready to purchase, because of the stipulations aren't clear enough on how to purchase in Canada, and that's becoming a problem. And it's really sad, for the Portuguese people, the Portuguese community. I'm Portuguese. In 2006, 2007, they kicked out so many Portuguese people. They threw them out of the country. You could ask anybody. You can look it up on Google. 2006, they did it 3 times, where they filled planes up, like 30, 40, 50, 60, 727 jumbo jets back to Portugal, deporting illegal Portuguese immigrants. And they at the school where I was, the high school, Archbishop Romero Catholic Secondary School on Humber Boulevard, what they did was, they had an announcement on the PA saying, could all the Portuguese children come down to the gymnasium? So they called all the Portuguese kids down, and they said, okay, now you got to call your parents, and you got to tell them to bring your proof of ID or whatever, that you are Canadian, and bring the paperwork. So some parents didn't have paperwork, and the last time that was done was when Hitler had held back all the Jewish children. So the parents in the schools when Hitler had the teachers hold back all the Jewish children so the parents could come pick them up, and that's what happened. I'm so serious about this. It breaks my heart. It really upsets me, and that's why I'm a very heavy. If you look at my Portuguese fan page in Portuguese, I'm a very heavy Lusophone activist. I have 80,000 plus fans on that, and that happened in Canada. And that happened several times in Canada, and it was on the news. They keep deporting the Portuguese. And a lot of cabinet ministers are saying, why are they picking on the Portuguese for? They work construction, they work hard, they're clean, they're well loved by their community and stuff. But they did it to us, right? And I'm just calling a spade, and this is what is happening. I'm not even saying to deport people. I'm just saying to fix the problem so it's regulated for the people that live here, or the people that want to lay roots could have some sort of a future ahead of them, or leave something for their children, right? And that's all I'm asking for, I just hope maybe I know Justin Trudeau is a really good guy. I just hope maybe he could apologize for what happened to the Portuguese in that time. And I will gladly take his apology, because it's been hurting me for a long time what happened to us in Canada, and it happened many times. So I just want to put this out there. Regulate it, fix the problem. It's not about hurting people's feelings. It's about asking the right questions, I think, so we can get the right answers. Anyways, guys, leave your comments below. Let me know what you guys think of what's happening in Australia. Look it up. They're just taking houses away left and right. Oh, you're not here for 3 months? Boom, house gone. They changed the locks. They get government officials in there. They put a notice first. They give them like 60 days, and then they take it away. And I think it's bad, but it's good. Let me know.